Hi, welcome back to the channel. This is a specific video post regarding Apprentice 1-to-1 and some of the industry stories I've asked people to do, and I thought I should probably do one of my own. I'm not going to speak about myself because I'm an old so-and-so and I've been doing this for quite some time. I'm going to speak about one of my employees who's also my son, and he's 2 years out of his apprenticeship now. He's working for me on a day-to-day basis, doing installation work and testing. He's gone on and done his 2391 after he finished his apprenticeship. He's done his EV charging course, and he's also done an iPath and a few other little bits and pieces of CPD training, as you do. And yeah, it wasn't without its challenges going through his apprenticeship. There was issues at the college, as a lot of people seem to find. He was lucky in a way that his actual employment was fairly straightforward, because it's not likely that his own dad's going to sack him, although we did come close a few times, to be truthful. Yeah, so it's important to recognise that if you're in a difficult spot at the minute, because everybody is to a point, don't give up on it, because Matthew's here now. He's driving around in his own little company van with full suite of tools, doing the job on a daily basis. He gets to work with me on occasion. I'm here now checking over some work he's been working on the last few days. And he's done a sound job. It's a installation that's still in progress, but we have energised a few circuits, just coming in to make sure that they've all been done correctly, because that's another important aspect of the apprenticeship system, that as soon as you're out of your time, you're not necessarily going to be off and on your own all of the time. You need that mentorship that goes on beyond the 3 or 4 year period. So yeah, that was it really, just to put that story out there, that as a kid now, he's 22 years old. He's got a job that he's thriving at. I will see if we can get him to go on video and say something as well, if I can talk him into it. And certainly speaking from an employer's position, it's great for my business, because we've got someone now who's trained in a way that I like. He does things in the way that I want them to be done, and I can trust him. It frees up more time for me to get off the tools as well, so I'm not actively engaged on the tools as often as I would like, to be truthful, because I'm doing stuff like sales work, processes within the business, dealing with client inquiries. I do quite a bit of the reactive stuff still, so most of our work's planned quite off into the distant future. So as stuff comes up, because I'm in that position of handling the admin side, if you like, more often, and dealing with customer issues that flare up, I've got that time where I can jump on something quite quickly, and that's a big plus for my business now. If you can respond quickly to some of these reactive works that pop up, it can lead on to a good client relationship, and you're invited to price other bits of work and so forth. So there's benefits there for all parties if it's done in the right way, and it's certainly generating my business money. Now employing Matthew as a proper electrician, he's not on apprentice wages anymore, he's earning decent money, and I get the payback from that for the work he's producing, and also the extra free time I have to do with the bits and pieces as well. So yeah, it is a really positive system to be involved with. If you're considering growing your business or having an extra pair of hands, I can highly recommend the apprenticeship route, rather than going for some labour that you might employ just to help you with some of the more physical aspects of the job. You do have to be mindful of the costs, of course you do, and certainly at the moment, while we're still suffering with the pandemic that's out there, and we don't know quite what's going to happen in the economy, we're all still guessing a bit. So I'm not really suggesting anyone be foolhardy now and put extra expense on the business, because it's different for all circumstances and all people. But if you are finding that you've got that extra bit of work there, and you want to mentor somebody, it's not all about the finances. There is the payback to the trade as well, that you're bringing the next generation of people through, providing that positive future for someone to have a job for life, hopefully, with all the exciting things we've got coming into the electrical industry right now. There's other people out there who are much better at explaining all these things than I am, but I did want to put my own industry story out there in the hope that other people might follow, and you'll see some of the other links across to certain YouTubers who have agreed for me to share their content on Apprentice 1-to-1 as well. So thanks a lot for that. And there is other people who are building up their video or written articles as I speak right now, so I know I'm not going to be the only one. But if you've got a story to tell, good or bad, and you want to put it on the Apprentice One-to-One website, it's all about guidance and support. If there's a little collection of videos from people who have been down that road or are currently walking down that road, you know, it might just provide that bit of inspiration to somebody else to get them interested in the trade altogether and to help them keep pushing on when it's, you know, it's really tough now. So if you've got the time and you do want to be involved, that would be massively appreciated. So thank you.